Hello, welcome to a new game called Into the Dead. It's done by Pik Pok, which is a New Zealand-based company. Just going to turn the sound down a little bit. So this is an endless runner. Basically, even though it's endless, of course it loops after so many missions. There's about 20 mission sets, and then it begins to loop after that point. So you can actually get the game, experience everything the game offers within about 2 hours. Having said that, when it comes to all the guns and all that, they will require real money, and you could be looking up to, I'll have to calculate it a bit later, but you could be looking at $150 to $250, somewhere around there. So it's crazy stuff. There's really no need for that. When you first start the game, you're not given a weapon. You just got to use, it's a touch screen device, so mobile, so you just got to run your finger up and down the touch screen, left to right, and dodge the zombies. When you eventually pick up a gun, the next one, this is cornfield. This is the scary part, and somehow I got through that. Okay. And when you get a gun, you just tap the screen. There's 4 different control methods. I'm using BlueStacks. I'm playing it on the PC for voiceover reasons, so I'm not sure how the controls will play out, and I'll probably have to tinker around with them a little bit. Cursor so far is alright, but I understand that when I get a gun, there's a bit of playing around, because I can't use the cursor for the gun and directions at the same time. So I'll play around with that and see what happens. But anyway, as I said, so a New Zealand company, principal developer Mario Winland, and they've finished with this game. They're concentrated with Into the Dead 2, so it just all the deals and everything else just loops. There's a couple of different death scenes, but principally there's only so much. There's only about 3 locations. I'll talk about that in a minute. And as I said, 20 mission sets that you need to go through. There's an achievement where you just run into the first zombie, so you might as well do that there instead of doing what I did, try to go as long as possible. Collect 1 weapon, use a perk, and view weapons in the armory. Okay, so we'll do that now. So you get rare sets. These rare sets are available, and they're usually bundled packaged. But if you were to buy a part of that bundle package, like 25,000 or 45,000, then the bundle will no longer be optional. You'll have to buy the other guns using real money, most likely at full price. Here's the weapons. So every weapon is either premium bought, or you can unlock the early stage of it using in-game cash, but they all have upgraded versions where they require real money. You can play them, get them on a trial basis, but that's all you'll have, a trial basis. The zombies you can unlock all free, in-game money. Dogs you can't. A lot of them will require premium money, though other than cosmetic, not really much of a difference. Same with the zombies. So I've just watched a commercial. I've edited that out. That's why the voiceover. You have okay. So you have now here's a perfect, for instance. When I first played this, I now cannot move. I'm actually in a straight line because I've chosen the cursor for shooting. I can't actually move. The cursor's not moving my character anymore. So I'm going to have to tinker around with that a little bit. But even though I died, I still was able to solve that mission set, which was collect from a crate, a weapon, use a perk, and view weapons. So done all that. And now we unlock the chainsaw, which is a useless weapon. Next unlock will be the shotgun. So now 2 perks, kill 2 zombies and run 250 meters is mission set number 2. So I've already done one side of that. I've added that. Now we're doing another part. All I have to do is operate the perks. Now the perks work on the basis of you watch 5 commercials a day, and you unlock the 5 perks to that mode. So there's 4 different modes, so you could be watching 20 commercials a day. Yes, this is a massive commercial grind. And then on top of that, you'll probably have to watch another commercial every time you want to reactivate the perks. Absolutely ludicrous on the commercial watching. Then if you want to double or triple your coins, you have to watch another commercial. Absolutely insane. So that's where a lot of the time is spent and why I'm editing this out. So I've got to reach 500, use a full perk deck, and I couldn't read the last one. So I've only watched 2 commercials and the ones that I needed. And to activate the boosters, which is more crates, more crates for the guns, and more ammo. Now the wiki says you can only get 4 dogs in a run. That's not necessarily true. You can get quite a few dogs in the flashlight mode. So here I've solved the issue. What I've done is, because I'm using BlueStacks, I've pulled this controller out and I'm using the right click button. Make sure that's in the circle there. I've put it down into the corner, and what this will allow me to do now is use my cursor on my PC to go left and right, but using the right click button I will now be able to shoot as well. So finally done that. And that was mission set 3 done. Mission set 4, couldn't read that, but we'll see that at the end when it concludes. So you've got the field, which is long. The more and more times you play this, the more and more zombies you'll get. By mission set 20, there will be zombies all over the damn place. So here's a new weapon. So when you get a graveyard like that, often means a new weapon for you to trial out. And if you want to buy it for premium currency, again, it's just an ad basically. So with the bow, it's supposed to be recollectible. So you shoot the bow into an enemy, and you can run. If you run over where the enemy went down, you can pick the arrow back up. But in all honesty, not worth it. You don't want to buy those sort of guns because they do you a disservice later on. You want a limited amount of guns which actually help you out. But the more guns you buy that are useless, the more you're going to keep getting. The game's going to keep giving you those guns. So again, you kind of want to try, see before you pick up sometimes what you're actually picking up. So I've got to kill 5 with a pistol and walk through the cornfield again. A couple of missions you're going to want to skip because they're just so trolling. We won't get to those in this video, but we will get to them. And I'm expecting around about 4 videos. So where the birds are circling, that's where the next crate's going to show up. Okay, that's the best way. So in the forest like we are now, I don't know if this is a forest. So there you go. You see the birds circling. A crate is going to show up underneath where the birds are circling. There you go, and that way you can aim. You want to keep a couple bullets in your gun because there's always going to be a zombie somewhere near. Usually you can get to the crate on the side without worrying about the zombie, but sometimes you can't. Sometimes there's just too many and you're gonna have to plow through them with bullets. So here, now, it only happens when you, at the start, you get body armor. So no zombie can grab me while I got the body armor. So that's good. Just went through the cornfield. That was lucky. But that's only for the first part of the game to try and get you to go into the Dead 2. The controls are a lot better and a lot more responsive with Into the Dead. I just never could find, even with the 4 control ways, anything really good to. Sometimes you need to really make sharp and quick turns, and it just doesn't respond. You kind of have to sometimes bump into a tree to get a really fast sort of response. Normally if you fire just before you run into the zombie, you'll probably headshot it. Not all the time, but often the case. But if you sometimes shoot from distance, you'll miss completely. You'll shoot somewhere else. I don't know what what's the point of running into an empty grave is. Not doing too bad here, actually. Surprisingly, can I get over to the? I don't see. I can't get over there. It's just absolutely pointless me even trying. You can start to see how many zombies there are. Can I get through the This is the large cornfield. Well, yeah, no. Visibility is practically 0 in there. And once you've been through the second longer cornfield, that's pretty much it. It just keeps looping and looping and looping after that. You can get basically a truck that can randomly appears. Normally appears in a forest or the field. So it can actually appear in the cornfield as well. And you can get a aerial tower as well. So this is a free trial. It's going to allow me to try this out, try this gun out. So now we've got to go through a cornfield, jump 3 fences and kill 10 zombies in one run. So let's see how we go here. So that's pretty much about it, really, for this mode anyway. You won't unlock the second mode till mission set 10, and then mission set 15, and I think mission set 20 is the next one. So I'm heading towards the birds, going to pick up this crate, and it's a revolver. So you see how I shot 2 then, which is rare, but it missed 1, and there I am right in front of the damn thing and didn't shoot anything. So again, don't buy the guns. It's just not worth it. You'll be sad if you actually do buy the guns, because you can't unbelt the gun once you've bought it. And there's some really bad weapons for real money that actually make it a lot worse and a lot harder. So there's a paintball dice gun, and sometimes it works on a dice basis, so sometimes it won't even hurt the zombie. Chainsaw is useless, but I need to use the chainsaw to. I think did I need to use the chainsaw there? Got to jump the fences. Done that. I mean, visually, the looks are amazing. The guns sound great. There you go. Killed 10 zombies now. What else as we go on, I'll explain a bit more. I have unlocked everything. Yes, I have bought everything with real money, but I've done that on another account. So I'm just trying this out just for visuals. So I will show you the rest later on. So we've made it through one cornfield and we jumped 3 fences, so might as well die. Again, trying to get through the mission sets as quickly as possible. And that's mission set 5, so we're 1/4 there. Anyway, so that's it, guys. Join me next time as we do missions 6 to 10. Until then, bye for now.